Hey everybody, thank you for coming back to my channel to watch another video with me. So I've been really trying to figure out okay, what can I do for the new year? Like, I really want to be consistent in this craft and building my YouTube this year, etc., etc. And I just decided that, I didn't have really any topics that I felt were worth expounding upon, so I waited until the time. And I feel like I have a good video now for you guys. So welcome back. I know I was gone for a minute. There's a lot going on. I had to get a new phone. I got a kitty. I got all these things. Oh yeah, I told y'all about the cat. Never mind. But yeah, I had to get a new phone because all the storage stuff and everything. So yeah, today I want to talk to you guys about, okay, so this story of this guy that I met, right? And I think that a lot of people go through this, and maybe they don't even go through it, but they experience it from the other end of the spectrum. And I'm here to clear the air a little bit, right? So I had met a guy, right? And he's from Denver, as I am as well. And he was telling me about how he went to high school, what high school he went to, how he was married, and all this other stuff. And, I would see him when I was selling cupcakes and stuff like that out on the streets. And, people always tell me their random ass stories about their life and stuff. So this was just another person that did that. But I've been cautioning myself to listen carefully about the way people talk about themselves, because when you cautiously when you truly digest what a person is telling you, I think it makes a world of difference in how you're supposed to move forward with people, right? And so he's a little older, not too old, but maybe middle aged or whatever. And he's wheelchair, he's in a weird wheelchair, right? And so he was telling me that, he had this wife, and how she was, they were together for 10, 12, 14 years or something along those lines. And how, after some time, he didn't like her anymore. He didn't want nothing to do with her. So he used to mess with her food, tamper with her food, tamper with her money, and then do very petty things that you don't necessarily need to do, just to mess with her, and just to do petty shit, right? And so, I listened to him for a couple weeks. He would tell me his story, come out, and what's it? And he would buy a cupcake for me and tell me his story, whatever. And then after some time, I started to realize, I'm like, hold on. You said that you were married to a woman, you tempered with her food, and did petty ass shit to her all the time. Okay. And so, after I heard so many stories about him and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, he's not a good person. He's sitting here telling me the story of what he used to do to his wife and how he used to treat her. This is not a good person. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing it to me. He's not interacting with me this way, which I felt like he kind of liked me a little bit or whatever. Because, I don't know. I felt like he was crushing on your girl, right? And so I guess he was having a major surgery come up and stuff like that on another occasion that we had talked, and he was trying to hint to me that he wanted somebody to come and take care of him and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not offering my services to you. The fuck? You just told me how you tempered with your wife's food, how you fucking fucked with her in all these different ways, how you fucking took from her. And then, some people, the thing that really confuses me is some people will turn around and be like, well, I don't know why women don't like me. Because he told me all those stories. And then after a while, he was like, I don't know what it is about women today. I just don't like them. I can't seem to find a woman. I can't do this and that and this and that. And I'm like, you just told me a story about how she helped you, and you're wheelchair bound having ass, and you mean to tell me that I'm supposed to sit here and think you're a good person because you don't do that no more? And I think that's where people be getting it twisted. We get ourselves involved with so many different relationships, so many different types of faceted people. But when you sit there and you listen to a person tell you all the dirt that they've done to somebody else, what makes you think that you're exempt? What makes you think that they're not going to come for you like that? What makes you think if you do something to tick them off or to make them feel like that little itch needs to be cured from their little petty bone, that they're not going to come for you? That they're not going to do something to you? And we're so quick to be like, I'm a good person. Bitch, no, you're not. You're fucking evil. Like, am I missing something? You told me that you lost your wife. You ended up getting a divorce from her. And you can't find another woman. And you're so confused about that. But you just told me all these different reasons on why I shouldn't even fuck with you no more. I've gotten to a point in my life where if people talk about themselves in a certain way, or even if they talk about others in a certain way, or degrade certain people, or even if you allow for a certain type of caliber of a type of person to come into your life and do you any old way, I'm gone. I am not dealing with that. And so, like, after so many times he told me his story and all the things and everything, I was like, yo, I'm not messing with this dude no more. Like, you can come and buy a cupcake for me if that's how you feeling. I'm not going to have no hidden animosity or anything towards you. But I'm not going to sit up and talk to you about shit no more. So the next couple of times he came to my table, I just got very real silent. Like, oh, okay, yeah, okay. And then he was trying to say, like, oh, aren't we friends? Like, you should hook me up with a cupcake and all this stuff. And I was like, no. Back. You just told me how you be fucking with people. You just told me how you be using your disability to your advantage to fuck people over and to do mean things. And you think I want to fuck with you, and you think that you're going to get a good deed done to you because no. So when you hear somebody talking about how they've done other people, because I'm guilty of this too. I've definitely told people, well, like, this is how I don't fuck with people, and if they do this, then I do this, right? If somebody tells you, this is how I fuck with people, this is how I do people if they do me some type of way, you better be very cautious of keeping a motherfucker like that in your life. Especially when they say some fucked up ass shit. Especially when they don't know how to move on and they just do everything that they can to ruin a person's life on the low, behind closed doors. I am not going to be in this life of mine and think that just because you did that to somebody else doesn't mean that you're going to do it to me. And that's exactly where we be missing the points in how people act, in human behavior, and all the things. Once somebody tells you who they are, believe them. And believe that they can do that to you too. No doubt. They will do you the same way. Humans don't just drop certain patterns and ways of living and fucking habits and shit. They don't just drop it. That's something that continues throughout the course of their life. So once they tell you, this is how I move, you need to have your ears open, first of all, when they're telling you stuff like that. And second of all, just listen. Listen. And I'm sorry, we listen and we judge, because get the fuck away from me. Do not think that you are going to fuck over another person. Tell me to my face that you fucked over many people in the same facet and think that I want to fuck with you. That's not what's going to happen. So be cautious of the people that you keep in your circle. They're always going to tell you ways that they're going to get over on the next person. They're always going to expose to you things that they've done to get ahead or to fucking whatever in life. How they strategize their way through life. And I'm telling you right now, A lot of people be telling on themselves. A lot. And then when you tell on yourself and somebody stops fucking with you, just know that you carry characteristics that they're not willing to pull up. They're not willing to put up with. So that comes with like you having enough courage to self-analyze what the fuck you're doing so that you can be better. And so that other people around you don't come to you on that same type of time, and you have a boundary of like, okay, whoa, I heard about this, I heard about that, I'm good off that. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. Actually, I'm not gonna take that type of treatment. Actually, I don't care how long ago that was, people still have the same, like some people change, but if they're talking about it and they're laughing or they're boasting about like harming another person, yeah, no. And I think my listening skills are so good to the point to where that's maybe why I'm not in a relationship. Because so many people end up telling on themselves. So many people end up telling you who they really fucking are through a scenario that they've dealt with other people. And we just fail to realize it. And that, my friends, is not cool. That, my friends, is a person you should get away from. No matter how many positives they have in their life. Oh, she's a cool person. Oh, she's so lovely to be around. But when she gets drunk, I don't want to be around her. She's irritating as fuck. I can't stand to be around her. And she drinks pretty often, but when she's sober, she's a good person. Why would you allow somebody in your life that's like that? Like, that's harming yourself. You just said that she's a drunk. She gets irritating. She treats you some type of way when she's drunk. But when she's sober, she's a cool person. Oh, that is not good enough. I'm sorry. You're going to have to behead that snake and take it out of my garden, because that is not what we're going to have over here. That's not what we're doing over here. That's not, I think we need to be better at paying attention to when people tell us I'm a fucked up ass person without saying it out loud. Because that's what the point, like that's the points we're getting to. Nothing can be hidden anymore. If you're not being authentic, it's going to show. If you're being a phony, it's going to show. If you're fake, it's going to show. If you're a real ass nigga, it's going to show. If you're a fucking grimy ass person, it's going to show. And you're not going to be able to hide it because your character already explained itself through the conversations and the way you carry yourself and the interactions that we've had. So y'all be cautious of people like this. Okay? I think going into the new year, this is something that I'm really going to pay even more attention to, because I don't want to get caught up in nobody else's riffraff from this point moving forward. So thank you so much for coming back to my channel, for watching this video with me. Please like the video. If y'all would like to donate to my channel so that I can upgrade my everything to be better and all that type of stuff, it's gonna be in the link down below. Yes. So thank you so much. I love you all. Shout out to my subscriber James Short. He is so cool. Thank you for coming to all my videos, watching all my videos. I hope you get to see this one too. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.